Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Here we are at Hillhead 2024. Now then, it is 12 o'clock and I've been here since 8:30 this morning. We had to get here early because we had a couple of meetings with a couple of brands, and we're trying to find the boys because all the boys are coming off YouTube. We've got Dane Slow, we've got Every Trade, we've got Struggler, we've got DJ Projects. They're all here somewhere, but we can't find them because with no phone signal. Alright, so now we've finished our business, what we need to do. So now we're going to take a look round and see if we can find them all. We're here with Cal, 28 Fabricate, and Anastasia. That's Tom's missus.
Jealous.
Here, director, check this out. John Deere motor. Well, and that's 684 horsepower at 2,100 revs per minute. Now look at that bad boy. That's 908 horsepower, running at 1,900 revs per minute. Now, as far as engine goes, you don't get a much better looking engine than that, do you? Proper thing. Big blower, that, big blower. Right, there's loads more to see, so let's go and take a look around.
I love the stuff, mate.
You like my stuff?
Yeah, I love it.
What do you watch? YouTube?
Yeah,
Insta?
YouTube, everything.
Do you watch it all?
Yeah.
So
I'm in the plant game myself, so it's nice. Yeah.
Just took me 5 minutes to get Wi-Fi to pay for that. Now that was one serious size screen box. Aztec. So let's check the mesh size out. It looks like a three decker. So we got, I have to go to the other side, director. We'll look at here. Yeah, we've got a 6mm at bottom, 25 and like a 45 at top there. So I'm not quite sure what machine this will fit on that, but unless it's just a separate box on its own which Conveyor's running to. Might crush straight into that, you know. Bit of a shear there. Big shear. These are something that we're going to get involved in actually this year. Just replacing the blades on them and stuff. Not something that I've done much work on in the past. But once we get the crane in the workshop, we'll be able to do more work on stuff like this. Especially the hard facing stuff. Like that. Muncher there. Where's your hard face on the inside. So I'm just looking at this line boring machine here now, because again, something that we will look into getting into in the future, and that's just doing a cut there now. It's a WS2 line boring and welding machine. What kind of money is that? Something like that, kind of money, English pound.
How much?
How much?
Is it around 8,000?
Around 8,000 for that whole kit.
Yeah.
That's not bad money, that's good money.
Yeah.
Yeah? What about something like this?
No, it's different.
Different?
It's bigger.
A lot bigger.
Yeah. They can go up to 800 millimeter.
That can cut up to 800 millimeters.
800, yeah.
Now it's going much slower. They're actually doing a small cut there. Well, that, for 8 grand, ain't bad money, is it?
And also welding, yeah.
We've got one welding over here now. Come round this side, direct, you might be able to see it a little bit more in there. So I'll take a little chat with these guys off camera and see what kind of money they really are. Alright, so now we found the proper outfit in my eyes. So whenever I hire anybody to do line boring, get in, especially Bullens or Scott Combs, pretty much all them guys have one of these machines. And what's your name, bud?
Hi, I'm Paul Bowden. I'm the VP of Sales and Marketing for the UK.
I'm Baz, WELDERFABBER. Just tell our audience, our viewers, a little bit about this machine.
Yeah, sure. So Climax Portable Machine Tool, very well known for lots of different machine tools, but line boring and welding equipment has always been the mainstay of our business. Climax is about a 55-year-old company, a global company with install base all across the world. We sell, we rent, we train on all of our machines right across the brand.
That's a good thing to know for starters if we're thinking of buying one, because we hire them in all the time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So rather than they don't want to show us how to use one because they know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're going to go out and get one. Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we do, mate. So pretty much end-to-end solutions right across the board. So we've got a little display on here today. This is a BB5000 machine.
Yeah.
It's the most configurable machine that we have in our fleet right across the brand. So this machine will bar down to 40 mil, but it'll also go up to 600. So we have multiple different bearing configurations. Right now we've got a single arm mount, but we've also got universal arm mount on the other side, just to give people a bit of a feel for the different mounting accessories that we have overall. Each of our bars are imperial in diameter, but actually metric in terms of the tooling you can put inside them. So we normally bar holes every 6 or 10 inches, so 150 or 250. And what that does, it allows you to position the cut at the proper position, depending on where the boss is. Once we go over the bar diameter, we have multiple heads that take you out to that 600. So the good thing about the multiple head positioning is you can slide it anywhere up and down the bar to get to wherever your hole is. Okay. So on this machine, we've got a Ivan stock 4-stage motor. The 4-stage motor 20 amp. And what that allows you to do is control your RPM up to 120 RPM bar rotation. So you can go all the way from 0 down. So if you're working on larger bores, obviously that allows you to slow everything down, where on smaller bores you'd always be running a bit faster.
Carl, you could run that. This is my main welder.
Yeah. He could run that.
Yeah.
But like I say, we train, so that's a good thing. So what we've done, we've set up purposely this way, Baz, to be honest, because we're the only manufacturer in the world that can do two things at once, right? Everybody else that's out there, they can either only line bore or weld in that one position. So the reason we've set up like this is to show actually what we can do is we can line bore out one side, pull the bar back through to this side on the bearing, and then put the welder on the part that we've actually just line bored. What that allows you to do is switch the RDU to the rotational drive unit, switch the AFU, which is our axial feed unit, over to the other side of the bar, and we can actually bore out while we're welding. So it's cutting your job down by half, really. And not a lot of people really know that. So as long as you've got 3 bearings in place, you can pull your bar back and do that in situ.
Right, well, I think you've explained that very well. And we'll talk figures off camera. All right?
Sounds good, yeah.
All right, mate? Sound.
Yeah.
So you guys let us know what you think is the better one of the two. Do you know what I mean? Out of the line boring systems that you've just seen. I'd be interested to see in the comments. We'll get Cal using one. We might get one on demo and get to use one. So now then, you know that we're going to be doing a job for D&J drainage. If you look inside here, Director, it's got a conveyor within the floor. Can you see that? Now this is a trailer and it'll also have a conveyor coming off an angle at the front. So if you come to the front end, this is a very similar setup to what we'll need on the track dumper. Right? But that conveyor with inside there will need to run underneath the cab, and that will be in front of the cab going into the drain. Or that little side conveyor there. So the driver at all times can see that conveyor in front of the cab. Nice setup. So as we're down at Crown Aggregates last week, they had a big filter press, didn't they? Very similar to this one, which was a Tyrone. Do you know a lot about this, love?
Yeah, I hope so.
Do you know a lot about it? Tell us how it works then.
Do you want to buy this filter press? It's really very good because we are developing 2 filter press in one.
2 filter press in one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you can get them to whatever size you want. And buy them to whatever dimensions you want, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks a bit, it's a very similar setup to what we were looking at down at Crown, that, ain't it? Do you know what I mean? So you just get a bit more of a close-up director for the viewers to see what they're actually talking about last week. Lady don't speak English, so there's no point much talking really. Oh, look who's here!
Who's in?
You know, fab. Are we on the what?
We're on. No good.
Where you set up?
No, we're not got a stand.
Oh, we're not?
We've got them on Komatsu's and
XCMG.
XCMG.
When are we coming to Scotland?
Whenever you can come up tonight if you want.
Huh?
You can come up tonight if you want.
We're at Scotland till like come up any time. In fact, we need to go, don't we?
That's it.
Shall we just make an appointment and go? Huh?
Yeah.
Just come up for the weekend.
That's it. Come up.
Are you just having a wander around?
Yeah. Basically just.
Yeah.
Got my
See some
contact.
customers and that, eh?
Yeah, well, there's plenty here, isn't there?
That's it.
There's plenty here. So, where's all beers?
I know,
We've not had a beer yet. I can't believe you've not got a stand.
No, not this far down.
Huh?
Not
Is
this
it too far?
down.
Well, do you remember Newcastle Down?
Yeah, that's it. Newcastle down. Agreed on a Mai Tai.
Newcastle Down, Newcastle Down. Right, sound.
Brilliant.
All right, boys.
Brilliant, Wigan.
We'll catch you soon.
No worries, bud.
Right, so you know that we do a bit of work for Miller's and Jack Miller loves his trailers. Well, I thought I'd seen it all till I seen this one. What are you playing at, Jack? Could say to this. Could steer up front as well. That's serious. But it doesn't stretch, does it? Oh, well, it does stretch. It does stretch as well. Wonder how much it'll stretch. Have to find out the specs. But serious, that is a serious bit of kit. So I'm surprised Jack ain't got one. X&P have got one there, look. Proper bit of kit. Anyway, I'm sure Jack will see this and get one ordered.
Could you do us a massive favour, my mate? Nice to meet you.
Are you a subscriber?
I am, so's he. But he's your biggest fan.
He's my biggest fan.
He is. Any chance in coming saying it? Oh, he's coming. He's coming to get you.
Who's this, Mum?
This is David. This is my old man.
Pleased to meet you, Baz.
How you doing, mate?
I've been watching from the beginning, but I've been,
You've been watching from the beginning?
yeah,
What, on YouTube?
yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah, good man.
mostly. But we run a similar setup. We run low loaders, you know, that size, not this size. Low loaders, plant, and all sorts of stuff.
What's
But
the name of
then
your company?
Dem plant.
Dem Plant.
But
Right.
when you got into like the, you know, the crushers, screeners, and
Yeah.
actually doing some work on them,
Yeah.
then I was
Yeah,
properly
yeah.
interested in
Yeah, yeah.
because we'll do all that, but we do run scanners and pretty much what Foxy had, you know.
Yeah.
since-
Well, Fox is here today. He'll be landing any time at Chopper in that corner. So we're going to go over and see him when he lands. But yeah, no, it's nice that you watch, and it's nice to get a bit of feedback off our subscribers.
Aye,
Do you know what I mean?
brilliant. I think you bring you more of the younger ones on, aren't
That's
you?
exactly what I'm trying to do,
That's what we need to
because
do.
we haven't got any young ones.
Especially your
In
little
fact, we've
girl
actually
as
just
well.
we've just started an apprentice this week,
Right.
so hopefully he'll make a good lad, you know. But and my daughter, yeah, have you watched my daughter doing a bit of welding?
Because it's a dying art. It's
Yeah.
not it's not dying art what you do, but it is you're getting young uns into it.
Yeah,
How do you do it?
yeah.
I can't get fitters, can't get drivers. Started a fitter.
We need to start
yesterday.
watching videos like what we do, and that's what brings them
Yeah.
into it. Especially my Instagram, that pulls more than YouTube does, really.
Yeah,
do you know what I
I
mean?
keep
But
saying I'm
all these
into
different
it more.
platforms that are out there, but YouTube is starting to get to that level now, whereas people like you are getting involved and
This is it.
watching.
Well, I've been doing it 50 years,
Yeah,
so I know what it's like to be on my hands and knees when
Yeah.
it's raining, because it isn't always this weather, is it?
No, is it?
It's
No.
usually pouring down, you're up to your knees in
yeah.
mud.
I love it when it's like that, though.
Big hammer, big spanner, then your
Yeah.
knuckles are gone. You know, I've done all that. And,
Yeah.
oh,
Well, anyway, it's nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah, it is,
appreciate
very
you
nice.
appreciate you
Nice
watching.
support.
All right,
Yeah.
keep watching. Cheers. All right, so here I am at the Lippmann stand with Neil, and we're with a 1060 JT at the moment. So Neil, tell us a little bit about this machine.
Yeah, look, this is our mid-range jaw crusher. It's really quite new. We're probably building it 1.5, 2 years at this point. This one's in our Lippmann branding. It's quite new for us. It's somewhat heavy duty compared to a lot of our competitors, and we kind of find customers come to us and say that some of our kind of competitors in the market, they're making it lighter and lighter and lighter. So we've kind of went the other way, and this machine, you know, it's obviously strong. It's sturdy.
It does look heavy duty to me. And what kind of weight we're talking?
Yeah, this one's actually around 51 tons. It's quite unusual for this kind of market segment nowadays. And you know, it's got a lot of features that customers see and they recognise, and we actually find it's quite easy to. It's a really good value proposition for people.
51 ton. And how wide's the conveyor on this? The main conveyor?
Yeah, and again, we haven't cut any corners. For this width to jaw, we're going with a 1200 wide conveyor, and you know that's very, very generous.
It is very generous. And we've got a long side conveyor on this.
So yeah, this one's got longest in class side conveyor, and you know it brings a load of advantages. You know, it folds nicely for transport. We have it in transport here. Unfortunately, we can't fold it out at the show because it's overhanging the walkway, but it has, compared to the previous model, we're 3 times more capacity. And one of its biggest advantages, of course, it's so long. The stockpile is quite far away from the side of the machine.
You're going to get a lot bigger stockpile off that.
But it's actually further away as well. So when you go to scoop it up, you having guys coming in with a loading shovel, hitting the tracks or hitting the cylinders, and you know, damaging the machine. So yeah.
And what can we crush down to with this?
Typically we recommend the minimum size is maybe 50 millimeters on the jaw, but we have guys maybe going somewhat tighter, a little bit off the map, and it is strong enough to do it. And you can typically in the UK, some of our machines we do this Type 1, which is actually a minus 40 mil finished material. It's very unusual on a jaw crusher, but you know they do it.
So has it got a heavy duty feeder in it?
Yeah, it has. This one actually has some technology we have shared with our Metso brothers over in Finland, and it's got a mixture of some of their best technology and ours. And the actual body of the hopper is 15mm Hardox, so your wear surfaces are 50mm thick all the way through with Hardox. And if you want, we can do liners. You know, we do a rubber liner option.
So you can buy the liners on top.
You can, yeah, and it's a 2-inch rubber liner with a metal backing. You bolt it in, and it gives a lot of advantages. You've got cold climates. It doesn't ice up, and material doesn't stick to the rubber. And then if you're in a residential area, and noise is a bit more of an issue, it deadens the sound of the rocks.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah, so it's very good.
That's a very good idea. Do you know much about that screener that's over there?
Yeah, look, this is very interesting. So we are known for having the largest mobile screener in the world, and that was our previous machine. Which is the 624 they call it, and we did this for a reason. So we would have a 400 tons per hour crushing plant, and it has our largest cone it has a Metso 400 horsepower cone, and it'll cruise along at 400 tons per hour steady throughput. And our previous screen was literally just on the limit, and we needed 5 or 10% more productivity, and that's what we've done. So with this amount of screening area, you get really, really clean stone on all of your products. They're properly sized, and you're not getting dust in your bigger materials.
So you've got a dual box on there, and you've got an auxiliary conveyor, yeah? So you've got a four-way split.
Four-way split, yeah.
Yeah. And you're just feeding it straight in, not using the grizzly bar.
Not using the grizzly here today. So this is a sort of one of the typical kind of setups. And
I really appreciate that talk. All right, mate. And hopefully our audience will like what they see, and get in touch with who we are UK dealers.
So we have a number of dealers here on the we've got APR or over on the other on a different Agpro.
Right, good. Right, so we'll come back to this later on when it's doing a bit of work. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
as we mentioned before about DMJ drainage with that trailer, these are the machines that we're looking at putting the system onto the actual body and the conveyor system that runs underneath the track frame. So we'll just find Martin wherever he is kicking about, and that is a T12 there that we're actually thinking of banging it on. Oh, we think. Hello, bud.
Hello. How's it going?
This is this one that this is Martin Bradley, by the way. Have you been on cam before or not?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And we're going to look at putting the system on this, aren't we? Is this the one we're thinking of with the 14?
Well, with two options. We can either do 12 tonner or 6 ton, 16 ton.
12 or 16.
Yeah. These are the first 3 of these in the country, the 16 tonners.
Right. So is that the biggest?
That's the biggest.
That's the biggest. Yeah.
So it's it's a big old puppy compared to the 12.
Yeah.
The 12's 2.5 metre wide.
Yeah.
This is 2.9 metre wide. So you're still under your movement orders.
Right.
And it's a lot beefier. But I think we can get what we want on this one.
So what we actually want, let's come up here. So we're talking about moving the cab forward. Is that what we're thinking?
All the engine compartment and cab forward.
All the engine conveyor system within the body.
Conveyor system in the body will drop material at the front of the body.
Yeah.
Then from there it'll elevate it through next to the cab, down onto a loading pad, and then at the front of the machine you'll have your elephant trunk at the front, and that's controlled by joystick. So when you're sat in the cab, you can see where you're loading out your material.
So you need to be able to see where it's going into the drain machine.
Because what we want people to be. You want somebody sat completely comfortably, not having to do all this. They want to, anywhere in their range of vision, they want to be able to see where the end of that snorkel is. And then we'll play with some speed so we can throw stone if we want to throw it a long way. If they're on some background and the draining machine's, 20, 30 yards over there, if we can throw it to a catch pit from here, we're well away from the wet. And I think that's be a bit of a game changer for them.
Well, it's going to be a big game changer.
Oh yeah.
You was on at Scott Plant, weren't you, on with the Scott Plant?
Yeah.
So True 7 have a lot of these.
Yeah.
This is one of these that went viral. That does a 360 in tips. Yeah, that's pretty much the same model, isn't it, that one?
It is, yeah.
Then, for the viewers that don't know, these print-offs are, in my opinion, the Rolls-Royce of track dumpers, but then they go to Bradley's, and then they make them even better than a Rolls-Royce, don't you, basically? So this doesn't come standard. Lots of parts on these machines that you're standing in now, don't come standard if you're buying off print-off, do they? If they come through you, they come with all these bits on, don't they?
Yeah. Our roof guards.
You pretty much won't sell one of these unless it's your spec, will you not? No, it has to be your spec.
No, we make it so that everything for UK spec, all your sight protection, your green lights, all that. New system now, we're on AI cameras, so we've got human detection round that's triggered into the 360 camera system. We upgrade all the seats to self-weighing heated air seats.
So you do the full lot.
Yeah, the security packages, the telemetry back to our office, so we monitor all your fleet for you, and if there's something going wrong, we'll ring you up and tell you you're doing this, or there's some water in your diesel, all that type of jazz.
I mean, we did have a meeting with Martin a couple of weeks ago with DMJ, with Darren Howell, and we decided to move forward for you guys, haven't we? To do this project together. So it will be coming up in future chapters, but we're very early stage yet. There's a lot of design process to go through. What are you talking, 6 months?
Yeah, thereabouts, to be fair.
Probably, to be fair, really, you're looking at 6 months before you start build, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, we've outfronted a number of these before for other applications.
Yeah.
So the general dynamics of the loadings, we know where we are. It's more the conveyor system, how much we're wanting to carry, that we're wanting to tip it out as well as a dumper body, aren't we? So want to put a hydraulic tailgate system so that it can be a dumper if you just want it to be a dumper. A couple of the other guys who have been talking to the last couple of weeks said it'd be advantageous if we're covering all aggregates, so if they could do sand spreading as well, which would suit DMJ as well. So
well, there's people that know what they're talking about when it comes to track dumpers, pumps, engines, everything that you need to know. Technical wise, there ain't no better man that knows than this man, I'll tell you now. Right?
Thank you very much.
And this is why I wanted to go with Prinoff. All right, bud? Plenty of Bell dump trucks kicking about here. People still like to call them Moxies. All different sizes and range. They're a good bus, these, to be fair. I've worked on them quite a lot. Ooh, Dozers. Libras. Now then, what can I say about Libra? I don't want to call Libra because they're not a bad bus, you know, but we bought a couple of 736s. Pretty much all track pads came loose. And we're doing a couple of jobs for Asheville's transmission, aren't we? And there's a 6 lead wait time on two gaskets, so I don't really want to talk anymore about Libra. For our viewers that don't know, this is Hollywood. Yeah. This is Hollywood from Every Trade cameraman, yeah?
Yep.
With the cam. Now, I can see the boys. I can see the boys in the distance.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one of them there. And we got Big D. Where have you been?
I thought we meeting in Wetherspoons.
Huh?
I thought we meeting
Listen,
in Wetherspoons.
I had to be here.
Oh my God, we're all there waiting for you.
How you doing, buddy? Right? Good, you?
What are you doing, pal?
On the knee. Where's the struggle? He's there. He's there. Is the struggle? We've been looking. We've only been looking for you all morning. You know what I mean? We've only been looking for you all morning.
You should have gone to the
Nobody's got phone signal, have they?
You know what I mean? What happened, mate, this morning? What happened? You abandoned us all.
I know, we had breakfast.
Yeah, we had breakfast. Breakfast in bed. We had lovely. Dave had to come and get me, mate. Lift blows down. Obviously.
Do one portrait as well. Ready, guys? Hollywood on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, money's worth. Come on.
Are you all ready?
Is it a video or a 1, 2, 3.
Yay! Here we go.
My man.
Hillhead. Freaking hell, we got beers. Yay!
We are at Worsley Plants. These men specialise in breakers and screening buckets. What else do you specialise in, bud?
Crushers, screeners, demolition shears.
Demo shears to what size to?
Up to probably 18 ton in weight at the moment.
18 ton in weight, so
Yeah.
what size machine will that go on?
Probably 100 ton base machine if you want to put it on the dipper.
100 ton base machines, that's a big shear.
It's some tool.
Some tool. So we'll have to come down and have a look at your outfit. I didn't realise how big you are, I'll be honest with you.
Yard in Middlewich there, so have to come down and see us.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Yeah.
But, look who's here. Now then, you've got the main man sat there in the corner with the main man's biggest fan, so you need to get a cuddle with Chris. And give her a kiss, come on. Oh, come on.
Get in there.
So what's your name, love?
Lucy.
Lucy, what's your name, son?
Richard.
Richard. So you're Chris's biggest fans, are you?
Yeah.
We don't trust anything he
Well,
endorses.
why have you got Dane's low hat on?
Because it's
Why have you got Dane's low hat on?
because he doesn't do fat merch. He only does merch for skinny people.
So they're all here, look, director. We found them all, and all back here. Loads of them. And Baxenden, where are they all? There's the mom. Boy, your ram's going to be a fortune. I need to talk to you. So we've all just happened to bump into each other here at Worsley Plant, so now we can all have a beer and have a crack. Yeah.
Where were you this morning at Wetherspoons when we were all at Wetherspoons?
I was working, son.
You were meant to be paying.
I was working on here.
That's just big time for us now.
Was there Wetherspoons waiting in there? Where was mine, in fact?
Chris, stand up.
I wasn't there at Wetherspoons, mate. I was late.
44% wanted to see him.
44% about wanted to see you.
my bald head.
Oh yeah, I wasn't in that.
Yay, 44%! Well done, guys. Thank you very much.
44%, so he blew us all out at water. Number one YouTuber.
Yeah, number one fan YouTuber, because my fans like comment on that, so that's good, that is. Well done,
I
guys.
just wanted to get that across, yeah? Number one.
Yeah, it's because I've got dedicated people that watch me.
You've got Asheville out there,
Because
yeah?
they're like an
But
horse.
Then you've got a Chris.
Yeah, then you've got me. Everyone's got to have a Chris in their lives.
Okay, so we're coming to the end of the day here at Hillhead. We just wanted to show you a few machines that are parked up in the background. And we thought we'd finish the day with our Pro Cal, man of few words. Lloyd, BD Excavation, has his own channel. Put a link in the description, director. And in fact, put a picture on the screen of his YouTube channel right now. And Amy, oh, she doesn't need She doesn't really need anybody to say. Everybody knows who Amy is.
Yeah, it's been great meeting up with you guys again.
We've had a good day. Me personally, have got a lot of contacts for work moving forward. What about you guys?
Yeah, it's been a very successful show, to be honest.
Very
it's been
successful.
Good. Yep.
Yeah, no, it's been good. It's been good.
Cal, you're just going to do the work that we've got, yeah? People are like, Baz, we need you to come do some welding for me. I'm like, I'll send my mum.
That's it.
Yeah, I should take my bucket down.
Yeah, you better take it down, yeah.
I know. We'll be down.
You should have
I'm
brought it
coming
with
down.
you.
I know. I'll be down. Be down soon.
So we'll do Amy's
You
bucket
heard my
for
word.
her. All right. So yeah, hope you like this special episode. So please like and subscribe, like you always say, if you like it. And we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.